Poor Jade, I can only imagine what's going through your mind right now. You were seconds away from winning the Iron Survivor Challenge until Roxanne Perez became victorious. And then Roxanne went on to become the new NXT Women's Champion. Your thoughts?
You know, I was there. Look, Roxanne Perez is the luckiest person alive right now. That was supposed to be my moment. She doesn't deserve that title. I do. And I know a lot of people think that they deserve things, but like, I actually...
Let me stop! Let me stop! What are you doing? Hey,